Hey traders, Akil Stokes here, and welcome to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. One of the main reasons that traders fail is because they refuse to treat their trading like a business. Rather, they treat it like a hobby. If you want to earn success, heavy emphasis on the word earn, you need to be consistent. And well, something I always say is that consistent analysis plus consistent execution equals consistent results. Many traders are not prepared, or maybe they're not prepared consistent enough to earn the success that they want. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's podcast. As always, do me a favor, subscribe, leave me a review, and make sure you join me each and every Monday and Thursday for a Trading Coach Podcast episode. I'll tell you what, there's a very false sense of reality out there when it comes to trading, and I fell for this too, so don't feel bad if you're in this boat. But I think many traders realize that what it takes to be a professional trader is a little bit different than what they may expect. And I'm talking about an independent professional trader. It's not like someone that works on Wall Street or anything like that, but someone that is sitting at home, a retail trader, looking at the charts and trying to make trades on their own. And based off of all the movies we see and then the books we read and the YouTube videos that we see, we come into trading with the sense that it's all action all the time, right? Kind of like gambling, where we sit down, we lock in, we put our headphones on, we get the music pumping, and we're just firing off trades. We're doing this, we're switching that, we're jotting down that, we're drinking this, and it's a nonstop action movie essentially. However, the reality of trading is really trading is pretty boring. Most of the time spent in front of your chart is going to be spent on preparation. And most of the preparation that you do is never going to come true. I would say this, with the amount of analysis that I do, right? I would say about 9 times out of 10, I end up deleting my charts and making the next prediction. And that's okay, because, you want to get into that habit of establishing a routine, establishing a ritual where you're correctly analyzing the market, because when that one opportunity does come that you get right, that's all it takes. But this is one of the reasons that so many traders struggle, right? They picture it as being like a casino, and I'm a casino guy. I haven't been in a while, which is probably a good thing. No wonder my bank account's been a lot larger than expected. But I'm a craps guy, right? And I completely understand. Now, I'm a very intelligent craps guy. I didn't used to be. I'm a very intelligent craps guy. I actually gamble. My trading has helped my gambling. That's a story for another time. But I know that when I go to gamble, the casino always has the edge, meaning that more times than not, the casino is going to take my money. And I'm okay with that. One of the reasons I chose craps and one of the reasons I like to gamble is because of the rush, right? I get to sit there. I get to hold the dice. I get to feel them. I get to smell them. I get to talk my smack when I'm doing good. I get to roll them, and I get that anticipation of what's going to roll, what's going to roll, what's going to roll. Oh, we all made money, right? If you ever played craps, it's a whole bunch of people surrounding a table, and kind of usually when one person makes money, the whole table makes money. So it's an exciting feeling. You get pumped up. Right? Eventually most people lose money. But you still get that exciting feeling. And unfortunately, that's the same thing that a lot of traders do. They chase the feeling instead of the outcome, meaning they go into the markets and they feel good because they're buying this, they're selling that. But in reality, each time they get their broker statement at the end of the month, they're losing money. And that's not what we want to do, right? So we got to separate trading from gambling, right? It's okay to get that rush, get that excitement when you're gambling. Trading, it's different. Trading is going to be boring if you're doing things the right way. And if you're doing things the right way, it means that you have a consistent trading plan, right? Inside that consistent trading plan, right, you have a consistent trading strategy, right? I like to teach a rules-based trading strategy, meaning that you're not just looking at the chart and going off of feel, right? But you have rhyme and reason for what you're doing. And then your only goal as a trader should be to come in each and every day and execute that strategy, execute that plan. And I'll tell you what, When you have a boring, consistent plan and you come into the markets at the same time every day and you do the same process every day, it's not very exciting. Trust me, it's not very exciting. It's pretty monotonous. Now, it's profitable, and that's what should matter first, but you're not going to get that same excitement. And that's a good thing, because when you don't chase that excitement, you don't end up getting in those emotional type of trades. I know many of you guys have done this before, where you see this big move in the market and, it doesn't meet your trading plan or any of your rules. So you're just watching it and you're watching the market tick up 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, 40 pips. You're like, oh, I can't believe it's moving this far without me. Buy. And then as soon as you buy, what happens? Come on, tell me. As soon as you buy, what happens? The market reverses. And you're like, oh, no. Okay, we're going down. This is the correction. Sell, right? Revenge trade. I'm going to make some of that money back. And you sell and it starts going in your direction. And what happens again? The next wave of buying comes in. Boom. And now you're stopped out for the second time. Like, oh, man. And you go through that process over and over again, and it feels good. It doesn't necessarily feel good to lose, but it feels good to be involved. Until you go back at the end of the day and you review your trading and you realize that, man, I shouldn't have been in any of those trades. If I just would have followed my plan, if I just would have stayed out of the markets, I would have been whatever dollars richer. Yet, lo and behold, many traders will come back the next day and they'll do the same thing. They'll do the same exact thing. And what I've learned in my experience in trading, it's really the number one rule of trading isn't to make money. It's not about necessarily finding the opportunities. It's about holding on to what you have. Conservation of capital. Don't go broke. So I approached the markets with a completely different mindset. I asked myself, how can I not lose money today, Akil? How can I not do anything dumb today and not lose money? So I'm very conservative with what trades I take. And there'll be plenty of weeks. This week was actually a great example. Plenty of weeks where it seems like I'm not doing anything. And even I start to feel a little bit guilty. Now, being a coach doesn't help, because deep down inside, I feel like I am obligated to show the traders I work with a certain amount of opportunities, or for some reason I'm a fraud if I don't. I don't know why I think that. It's kind of the thing where it's like, hey, if people are going to come and watch me every day, we should be taking trades, even though I know that's not true. I still kind of think that way. But this week was interesting. I didn't do anything Monday. I typically don't trade Mondays. I had no trades Monday. I had one trade that was still on from the weekend, but that's about it. Came into the live trading room on Tuesday. Nothing. Did about 3 hours of analysis. We looked at some longer term opportunities. We had a few shorter term opportunities on the radar, but nothing ever played out, right? 9 out of every 10 predictions just aren't going to work out. Doesn't mean they lose. The market just does something else and they never come true. And then finally we came in Wednesday. So after 2 days straight of doing absolutely nothing as far as trade taking goes, coming to the market Wednesday, and I'm expecting the same thing. It's a big news week. So I'm okay. We got a big news event on Friday. We got an ECB press conference on Thursday. We got the non-farms and job reports on Friday. Markets aren't going to do anything on a Wednesday, right? Everyone's just going to wait and hold until this news comes out. Then the markets are going to go berserk. So we come in, we do the process. Hey guys, look at that. Lower time frame, IPDE, identify, predict, decide, execute, potential this, potential that. Drawing them on the chart, putting orders on. In no way do I think they're going to get filled, but it's like, you know what? Just in case this is the process, just in case we're supposed to put it on, I'll end up deleting these later anyway. And we ended up getting 4 trading opportunities. And on this particular day, it doesn't happen like this all the time. I wish it did. It'd be awesome. But on this particular day, we went 4 for 4. 4 for 4, brought in over 200 pips. And then we came in the next day and nothing. And I was talking to our traders about it. I say, do you guys realize that this has been an extremely good week? How many of you guys would kill to make 200 pips a week? And they're raising their hands. Oh, man, Akil, I would kill to be break even. I would do more than kill for 200 pips a week. I'm okay, let's see it. Well, Let's not take it too far. We're not going to play that game of what would you do for blank amount of pips. We all know where that ends. We learn a little bit too much about each other. But I told him, this has been a great week, 200 pips. If you can do that every week, and we're not going to do it every week, but if you can do that every week, you're going to be one of the best traders out there. But how much work, right? How much action did it seem like we had? And they're like, well, not a lot. We really didn't do anything. I mean, Wednesday was kind of busy, but that's about it. I'm like, exactly. Now, the difference between you guys that captured those profits and the traders that didn't is that you approached your trading in a professional way. Even though you didn't anticipate anything happening, right? You didn't sleep in late. You didn't put a movie on in the background. You came in at the same time as you did the other days, right? And you went through the same process. This pair, this pair, this pair, this time frame, that time frame. I, P, D, E, the same old boring process that we do every day. The difference is, because we were prepared, today we were able to take advantage of those opportunities. And for you traders that weren't, you just missed out on 200 pips. And it was a great lesson for our traders of, again, you never know. You never know when it's going to happen. You just have to be prepared. It's the same thing as I'm a sports guy, which you guys probably know by now. Same thing when you're a sports guy that doesn't start and you're on the bench, right? You're Cristiano Ronaldo's backup. So you're never getting in the game, right? You're never getting in the game. But what if there's that one game where a little piece of his hair gets out of place and he's like, oh no, I've got to leave. I cannot play with this little piece of hair out of place. And you get called on. Are you prepared to handle business? Because all it takes is one shot. And if you're consistently doing what you're supposed to do on a daily basis, you'll be able to take advantage of that opportunity. If not, you're going to miss out. And you never know when you're going to get an opportunity like that again. Trust that plan, traders. Stick to your ritual. Treat your trading like a business. Attack your trading like a professional. So as you can see, preparation is key to becoming a consistently profitable trader. We never know when the market's going to give us opportunities, but if we are prepared, we'll be able to take advantage of them when they do show. As always, I appreciate you guys joining me. Do me a favor, subscribe, share, and leave me a rating. I'm trying to grow this into the biggest and best trading podcast out there, and I can only do it with your help. So until next time, plan your trade, trade your plan. Take care, traders.